So idea of Fruits and Campfires come from a need of our partners and as well of our vision how we can use European Solidarity Corps opportunities in the youth work, in the strategic youth work and in long-term work with young people who have fewer opportunities. So we noticed throughout years of working and promoting volunteering that inclusion and solidarity are most visible in activities which requires a lot of work and input, and very often it's manual work when words and words become secondary and communication is not verbal but mostly non-verbal. And in such kind of activities we notice that young people are opening up. They start to work together, to communicate on a different level, and relationship like friendships and working relations are getting much more better.
How do you feel?
I feel like I don't know, like this is like my dream.
It's working out. In the Fruits and Campfires, so it's a short-term volunteering project supported by European Solidarity Corps program, and usually it's teams of 10 to 18 volunteers. In the beginning we were cooperating with Latvian farms and with one farm in Georgia, and the idea was to have mixed ability group, we are calling them. So those half of the group, like let's say 5-6 youngsters, are youngsters with fewer opportunities, very often with different barriers and obstacles which not allowing them to fully participate in society. It could be health issues, it could be social economical obstacles. So thanks to this program, it's possible for them to cover all the expenses and to remove these barriers and invite them to be part of the team. And for other half, we invite young people who are super active and are involved in many different projects, activities, businesses, studies, and so on. They simply don't have time, so their opportunities are limited because of there is only 24 hours in the clock, and they cannot choose to volunteer for a longer period, like to go for a year or half a year somewhere. So those as well we invite and we make a mixed ability group.
European Solidarity Corps projects showed me amazing way how to travel, the way how I like to travel, to meet people, to collect memories, not only about beautiful places and being with friends, but about culture, and seeing all the small details about their problems and helping them to solve these problems, and seeing happy faces of farmer workers who are barely knowing English but still trying to communicate with us and trying to understand us. One of these farm workers named me butterfly because I was only one person who was climbing a tree, olive tree. Other people were just taking olives like that, but it was too boring for me. And after my long-term project, I understood that actually it wasn't the thing where I was finding a job, the thing that I want to work and where I went to work. And when I went here in Liepāja to coordinate volunteers, I wasn't thinking that I can make it, but at the end I understood that I like it. I like to see opportunities in every person and trying to understand them and being patient. Not always I can do it, but still I try. And most difficult for me, of course, was separation between what I feel, what volunteers feel, what is most important for a project and what is most important for other organizations with whom we are collaborating. And also that collaboration that was made before me, it's another level of communication. And every time when you communicate with person, you make a project and then you see another person who is taking same responsibilities as previous one, and you see that you want this person to make same things, but it's not working like that. I'm not Stasis, I will never be. I have another vision of this project, and it's not bad, it's not good, it's just we are different, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful that this project is giving opportunities not only for volunteers to see diversity of people, because you have volunteers with special needs, volunteers with some difficult situations, volunteers from different countries, different experiences, with and without partial degree or whatever. But also to go step by step in volunteering field and know yourself better.
In our case, when we speak about inclusion, it's go hand in hand with social inclusion, with societal inclusion, and it's about providing equal opportunities and for everybody. No, for me, it's it goes hand in hand with equality, and inclusion is a society where. It's not a society, inclusion, not society, but it's action which is aimed in removing barriers which doesn't allow person participate in any activity they want to participate. So I think inclusion is some action. If we do inclusion, we try to remove these barriers. So for me, this is inclusion. And then, when the barriers are removed, there should be a free choice provided for a person, and to participate or not to participate in activities, but it should be left for the decision of the person. Yeah, so it's in our case, for example, if the person with I don't know, with if a blind person comes and say, hey, I would like to participate, but I cannot see anything, and it looks like I cannot participate in harvesting. You say, okay, you cannot see, this is an obstacle. So inclusion will be enough from our side is to work how we can remove this obstacle. Okay, we cannot repair the eyesight, but we can provide some support. It could be assistant, it could be digital solution for it. It could be other type of work which is needed in the team. Yeah, and then the task could be assigned correctly. It could be a level of flexibility we go. So this is about inclusion. It's an action from our side which we work, and as well from a person who is realistically understands the limits of their action, and realistically try to understand what kind of contribution it can give, and is not giving up because of the disability or these barriers, but trying to overcome it. So it's action. But the aim of this action is to have this inclusive society where you don't judge other people just because they have or doesn't have some certain abilities. So everybody is in such kind of inclusive society, everybody is respected regardless their abilities, and those in those periods who would like to, when the person would like to participate, then society provides support and means to remove these barriers.
I think I like the farm work more because I like to be physical active, and it was nice to work in a team and to be outside. But I also like the cooking because it was nice to make everyone happy with good food. Yeah, I think I like the people with who I was cooking. But it's sometimes a bit stressful too because everyone is waiting and you want to be fast and the water run out. So yes.
Šodien šeit būs festivāls. Mēs tagad iekārtojam festivālu. Zaza.
Yeah.
Tell
Zaza.
something. Say
What?
something. Say something about today.
Today we have wine festival.
I think it's the best place where you can meet new and cool people.
Oh!
Let's talk about European solidarity. What do you think about it?
I understand what is solidarity, but I don't know how to explain it. But I love this project, so yes.
Good question.
I think it's the best place where you can meet new and cool people.
Also, yeah.
More or less like it's nice to be far away from the city center, like with city noises and city pressure at the same time. You can just take a deep breath and think about the things what you have important, and just recover yourself from the daily routine at the same time, and of course to do something good like a festival which brings a lot of people together to have fun, to enjoy the music, to have some good conversations as well, of course. And and every person who I who I met in the project will be in my mind for sure. Everyone has something to remember for sure as well. And I'm really happy that I applied for a kind of project. So thank you for this opportunity, Pana.
Because you are James.
I like help people. I like collect those
Berries.
Collect berries and one. Oh gosh.
It's Georgian. How to say this in English?
Arī dārzā ravēt. Ko vēl? Arī savākt tos kokus.
After the project, I feel like really good, and I think The project provided me what I have expected, and it was above my expectations. I think that I just new people I met, like for example you, my interviewer, Dennis. Yeah. About work, I can say we have made a really good collaboration with all of us. Made a good job here. We have helped to those farmers for 10 days. I think it's a short but the honest work, in my opinion. Yeah, thank you for all of the opportunities the project coordinators and also elders and the people in charge gave us. And that's all for me. Thank you so much.
Till now, our activities, volunteering activities, were happening in two countries, in Latvia and in Georgia. So the next one is to try the same concept with different settings. Let's see. We have several partners in south of Europe, in north of Europe. So maybe we try to do there, and in Latvia to change as well different farms to see how it's possible to work there. We will keep the same approach, like 3 weeks, like 10 to 16, 18 volunteers per team. And but now we try not to do like 2 countries volunteers, but try to as mixed as possible, to have different nationalities in the team. And yes, and till 2027 we are planning to do at least 3 projects per year. Yeah, so it's like this. So this is next. In 2027, Fruits and Campfires mainly will happen in Liepāja, because Liepāja becoming a cultural capital of Europe, European capital of culture. And then we have different activities in our community garden as well. We will try to combine from bicycles and gardening, and it will be a logical continuation of the Fruits and Campfires, because it started from farming and bicycles, and I think in 2027, when the program would be of European Solidarity Corps will be over, this will be as well a logical ending for this series of volunteering activities.